International University. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, so 10 minutes starts from now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are International University from Ho Chi Minh City campus. Today we are here to present our analysis and recommendation for Vietjet Aviation Joint Stock Company. We issue a buy recommendation with the stock for 1 year target price 138,000 VND, offering a 17% premium from the closing price of November 10, 2017. So, who is Vietjet Air? Vietjet is a leading intercontinental low-cost carrier in Vietnam and an emerging force in regional aviation industry. Vietjet started their first flight in 2011 in harsh Vietnam economic conditions. However, Vietjet still confirmed peak after peak and surpassed Vietnam Airlines market share to be the biggest air carrier in Vietnam within only 5 years. In its operation, Vietjet's main revenue stream comes from passenger carry and sale-leaseback activity. However, the key engine for further growth is the ancillary service, when its contribution is just 13%, much lower than other regional low-cost carriers. Therefore, our team considers this sector still have room for further growth. With the extension, Vietjet are considered to be the best consumer airline in Vietnam. Another key engine is the international sector, when you can see the amazing growth from 6% in 2016 to be double for the first half of 2017. It can help Vietjet to build a brand recognition in more regional level. With this current amazing growth and consumer priority strategy, will help Vietjet to expand the market share in the future. Considering our buy recommendation, we have three main pillars. Number one, still the role of aviation industry. Number two, strong competitive positioning of Vietjet. And the last one, solid financial performance.
So first, it is the role of aviation industry. Currently, Vietnam is among the fastest growing aviation market in Asia Pacific region, and we strongly believe that Vietjet can take this advantage in upcoming years due to the following reasons. First, in a positive economic and demographic outlook. Recently, Vietnam economy has shown an exceptional recovery with expected GDP growing exceeding most of the Asian peers. In accordance with a new wave of Vietnamese young people, middle and affluent class, the demand for air travel is deemed to be more solid. Besides, the growing tourism among the highest in the region will also help the industry to sustain slow benefit in upcoming years. Second, Vietnam economy is a duopoly market with vast market share belong to Vietnam Airlines and Vietjet. This indicates the high barrier to entry due to the stringent licensing policy of the government and the huge capital requirement. This will eventually create economies of scale for existing players. Furthermore, the under-penetration with much lower air travel per capita, the yielded location with large population catchment, and the improved infrastructure to Tennessee Airport in 2020 will further enhance industry potential to grow. Last but not least, with the lengthy topography of Vietnam, the air travel creates must-have saving and affordable travel option compared with other transportation means. So then, can Vietjet exploit those potential to enhance its competitive positioning?
So the answer here is yes. From our analysis, we found that Vietjet stands a strong competitive positioning in the region mainly due to, firstly, its competitive riding territory. With Vietjet's plan to attract fast customers with reasonable fare and promotion, Vietjet has made air travel more acceptable by giving 30% of its passengers their first flight experience, and also contributed more secondly to the growth of domestic air passengers. Secondly, the operating metric. Vietjet currently the leader in the industry with load factor up to 88% and the highest duration in the region. Thirdly, Vietjet boasted a fast-growing network with 73 routes, in total much higher than Jetstar with only 36 routes. In accordance with rapid fleet expansion and its connection with partner in Thailand, I think that Vietjet will have a vast potential to grow in the future. Fourth, the experienced and visionary management team with more than 20 years of experience play a vital role to build up Vietjet's positioning and today. The next is high brand recognition with many innovative marketing campaigns and promotion programs such as Zero Fare Ticket. Vietjet also have a powerful online presence across many social media outlets such as YouTube, Facebook, and quickly become a top 3 fastest-growing airline brand on Facebook. The Treason Safety Standard with 99.55% of Technical Safety Index will also boost Vietjet's reputation. And all of that have Vietjet successfully achieved 96% brand awareness in Vietnam. Lastly, to distinguish its services, Vietjet not only focus on customizing its flight experience like celebrating Mid-Autumn Festival on Noel on board, but also providing high-class services like skybox tickets to cover different customer segments.
Talk about solid financial performance. Profitability indexes should be mentioned first. Briefly, the net profit margin, adjusted gross profit margin, and EBITDA has impressively increased with respectively compound annual growth rate of 125% for net profit margin, 26 and 18% for the other, which show positivity about the future prospect of Vietjet. This result mainly comes from two factors. First one, revenue from all segments increased. Second, costs were strictly controlled but still remain effectively with a key target of stable and competitive prices for our customers, in which the both key ratio CSK declined 35% and CSK ex-fuel declined 14% from 2013 to the first half of 2017. These results are mainly supported by the lowest maintenance cost per ASK among competitors and the sharp decline in fuel price. Key revenue driver come from the burst growth in passenger carrier stream with compound annual growth rate of 57%. Also, more sale-leaseback deals with a higher average profit per contract. Therefore, RSK minus CSK has been risen from 0.1 US dollar cent to 0.5 US dollar cent in only 3 years of development. Besides the profitability indexes, capital structure is another highlight in Vietjet financial. Given the strong net income in consecutive years, equity and cash balance has been increasing, which leads to the better debt to equity ratio. In fact, in 2016, debt to equity were 86% and down to 57% thanks to the successful IPO in February. Additionally, return on equity and return on assets are phenomenally high, with respectively 73 and 16% compared with industry average of 11 and 3%. This impression does not only come from the rapid growth in net income, but also come from the positive impact of sale-leaseback on Vietjet balance sheet. Without recording the related asset and liability, asset turnover ratio has been improved from 1.6 to 1.8. Leverage decreased from 7 to 4.0. Also, sale-leaseback have Vietjet maintained a young fleet by replacing aircraft regularly, avoid the backwardness of technology, and reduce the maintenance cost. After considering each pillar of our analysis, we arrive to the valuation part. To achieve the 1-year target price, 138,000 VND, we use two different methods. Number one, the multiple method. Number two, the discounted cash flow, weighting 80% and 20% respectively. This scale is used with the airline commemorated and new IPO business like Vietjet. For the discounted cash flow, we use free cash flow to equity while taking 5-year projection. About the cost of equity, we use CAPM model. We adjusted to Vietnam country risk premium and result in 12.3%. This approach led us to the target price of 144.6 thousand VND. About the multiple method, we use EV by EBITDA and EV by EBITDA and PE multiple. EBITDA, not EBITDA, because we strip away the rental cost listing fee with the stock cash flow estimation. The 7 comparable peers were determined based on market capital, graphical location, and other LCC model user. With 50% of EV by EBITDA and 30% of PE multiple, we achieved the target price of 136,000 VND.
So let's talk about the 3 main risks of Vietjet. First, expected higher jet fuel price, accounting for 40% of CSK fuel cost, is regarded as the largest component and is expected to rebound in 2017. However, Vietjet can deal with this problem by increasing the fare to pass pricing cost to passengers and maintaining young fuel-efficient aircraft. Second risk is the growing competition in domestic and regional markets. Recently, 2 domestic airlines, Vietjet and Bamboo, together with China and LCC Air Asia, have made attempts to enter the domestic market. Nevertheless, the risk can be decelerated due to the inherently high entry barriers of Vietnamese market. Last is the risk from over-accelerating fleet expansion of Vietjet. With a large aircraft delivery in the next few years, this will result the firm utilization, load factor, and human resources. However, Vietjet can delay the delivery schedule thanks to its good relationship with aircraft manufacturers.
Ladies and gentlemen, regarding to VietJet, we strongly believe that it is a fast-growing carrier in this industry, and once again, on the ground of stellar growth of aviation industry, strong competitive positioning, and solid financial performance, we issue a buy
Thank you so
recommendation
much,
on
team.
VietJet joint stock company.
Sorry,
Thank you
team.
for listening.
Okay.